Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John, and you're watching Slapshot Pops. Last week we were talking about DC Hero Pops on the rise, and today we're talking about the DC Villains you need to pick up right now. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel, and if you like pops, collecting, and all about comics and superheroes, you've come to the right place. And we have a 500 subscriber live stream coming up because we are on the road to 500, and we are giving away a Spider-Man figure as well as a Spider-Man meme 2-pack set of pops. So if you guys want to get your hands on these prizes, all you got to do is be a subscriber of the channel and be on our 500 subscriber live stream, which we will definitely announce to give you guys plenty of time to be on. So we're excited. Thank you for your support, and here we go. So today we're talking about the DC Villains Pops that have just been on fire lately and rising like crazy in price. So I've picked out 7 pops here from my collection that I want to talk about today because I want to help you guys find the best pops for your collection and get them for the best price possible. So today the first pop we're going to talk about is the Harley Quinn as Robin pop. Now this pop is exclusive to LA Comic-Con from last year. So even though this pop is only valued currently at $19, I do think it's going to go up. It's a very good pop. It's a simple pop, and it's just Harley Quinn dressed up as Robin. It's very attainable right now. However, we're going to be getting a lot of Harley Quinn in the near future with the new Suicide Squad movie coming up and a rumored Gotham City Sirens movie coming out that will have Poison Ivy alongside Catwoman as well as Harley Quinn herself. So I think this is a really underrated DC pop at the moment, and I think it's going to go up in value once all this new Harley Quinn movies and TV shows and all of the hype from pop culture hits our theaters. So the next pop I want to talk about is a villain that we're going to see a lot sooner, as we've already had the newest Batman trailer with Robert Pattinson, and this is the classic 1966 Riddler chase. Now this is a really cool chase. He doesn't have the mask as opposed to the common where he does have the mask, so I think they did a really good job with this pop. This pop is currently coming in at $39, so not too bad. You can still pick it up for a pretty good price right about now. And anything Riddler is going to start to shoot through the roof, as we know the Riddler is going to be the main villain, or at least looks to be the main villain in the new Batman movie coming out next year. So this is a perfect time to stock up on your Riddler pops and get your hands on a few, because this is definitely going to go up in price. Because even if they come out with some new Riddler pops, everybody's going to want the old school ones, especially the chases. So this is my second pop that I think you guys should run out and get your hands on. Alright, so the third pop I want to talk about today is also another villain that is going to show up in the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. If you guys haven't seen a trend here, it's all about the new stuff that's coming out. People are going to want the old stuff, and it doesn't get much cooler and much older than this itself. This is the old school OG Penguin from DC Series 1. As you can see, it's got all the original DC heroes and villains on the back. We're going way back. This is from 2012, so one of the first ones that were released, and it's really cool. It's got the old school yellow DC Universe box. This pop is currently coming in at only $120. Now I say only because there's a lot of DC pops that are worth way more than that right now, and for a pop that's as old and as classic and just has the really original Funko style as this, I think $120 is a really good price for this pop. And once the Penguin hits theaters with Batman and Robert Pattinson running around, he's going to go up. So this is the third pop that I think you guys need to get your hands on, especially if you're a hardcore DC collector. Alright, the next pop that I want to talk about is Bane. Now, we're not going to get any Bane action in the new Batman movie, at least from what it looks like, but we probably will get another Bane appearance at some point. This pop has been going up, however, because there is just not a lot of Bane pops. And Tom Hardy from The Dark Knight Rises, he just did an amazing job. And this pop is currently coming in at $130 according to Pop Price Guide. And I just think it's worth every penny. This is a really, really cool pop. It immortalizes a villain that we got in the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. And like I said, Tom Hardy just did a phenomenal job as the role. Bane quotes are still quoted to this day. It's only been 8 years since we got the movie. This pop itself is from 2015, so he's starting to get 5, 6 years old now, and he's only going to go up in value just because they just don't make a lot of Bane pops anymore. Alright, so moving into the second half of our video, we have 3 more pops that I want to talk about, and they are all Joker themed. Now, we don't have any Joker footage or any films coming up, so we do know that we are going to get a sequel to Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, as well as probably a third movie in that series, making a complete standalone Joker trilogy. They made so much money off the first one, a second one is already in the works, and a third one is bound to happen. So it's no coincidence that everything Joker is basically on the rise right now. Now, what's interesting is that it's not just one Joker that is going up, it's all the Joker pops that it seems. So I have 3 Joker pops right here that I want to talk about because I think they're rising a little bit faster than people are noticing. So the first pop I want to talk about comes with the 1989 Batman, and this was the Jack Nicholson Joker chase. Now, once again, like I said with the Riddler, anything chase is usually sought after right off the bat. Now, this is a fantastic chase, arguably the best chase of 2020, and this is really cool because he's got the half paint on his face and the beret hat instead of the other hat that he wears. It's just a really cool all-around great pop. Currently going for $43 on PPG, and even though it's taken a little bit of dip, it's starting to come back up. It was $40 for a few weeks, and now it's going back up to $43, and I think this pop is only going to go way, way, way up in the near future. So I really think you need to get your hands on this chase, especially with it being so good. Funko did a really good job with this pop, with this mold, and like I said, my bid for Chase of the Year. The next pop I want to talk about is, once again, a Joker pop. However, it's a little bit interesting because it is a Conan Joker pop. Now, this was Conan as the Joker, and he is as Jared Leto's Suicide Squad Joker. And believe it or not, this pop has actually gone up to $100 on PPG. Yes, this has hit triple digits now. It's got the official San Diego Comic-Con sticker. For whatever reason, the future Conans no longer have the San Diego Comic-Con sticker. This was the last year that they put the stickers on all of the Conan pops. And unfortunately this year, we didn't even get any Conan pops. So this pop is rising, and it's also interesting because none of the other Jared Leto Joker Suicide Squad pops are worth any money. They're basically all commons worth about anywhere from $6 to $10. So the fact that this pop is worth $100 is just crazy. However, it is a con exclusive, it is limited, and it's just actually a really great version of Conan. He's got the green flowing hair on the tattooed body. It's actually one of my favorite Conan pops. And if you're a Joker fan, a DC fan, or even a Conan collector, you definitely have to pick this up. And you got to pick it up now before it continues to rise. So the last pop I want to talk about is probably no surprise, and I know a lot of people are currently hunting this one, and it's no shocker that it's gone up to $1,100. The Heath Ledger Bank Robber and Joker 2-pack from The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger, by far the best Joker out of all of them. I don't care what anyone says. He is the man. His legacy will live on forever in the DC universe. The Heath Ledger Joker can't be matched by anyone, and this pop really just says it all. It is a 2-pack. It is super freaking awesome. It's got both, like I said, the bank robber version and the regular Heath Ledger Joker where he's holding the little Joker card of himself, and on top of that, it's limited to 480 pieces, and on top of that, it glows in the freaking dark. It is so cool. It is arguably my favorite 2-pack of all time, and if you're any kind of Batman, DC superhero, or even just a really old school Funko collector, you have to get this one in your collection, and you really have to do it now. This is a now or never pop, because if you don't get this now, it's just going to keep going up and up and up. It's hit quadruple digits, and I honestly think this is going to skyrocket and go up to probably 2,500 in the next year or so. So because it's limited, it's glow in the dark, it's just such a cool 2-pack, and it's Heath Ledger. It's the best Joker. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and for all you DC fans and just Batman fans in general, I hope I gave you guys enough info and enough pops to go after in the next upcoming few weeks. I definitely believe these pops are going to continue to go up in value because they all have hardcore pop culture evidence right behind it, backing it up. And I'm really excited about the future of the DC universe. We have a lot to look forward to in the next 2 years, and hopefully we get some brand new pops, and hopefully you guys are able to pick up the old school pops as well. So like I said before in the beginning of the video, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider it. I hope I've earned it by this point in the video. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you guys come back and enjoy more pop related content by the one and only Slapshot Pops. So thank you guys for watching, and remember guys, don't stop shooting until you score. I'll see you in the next one.